Chris, is it Friday again?
It is Friday.
How can it keep coming round so quickly?
I don't know.
Well, last night I wrapped my little bluebell up. She had completely all over the windscreen. I had my glove that my girlfriend in London gave me to scrape the ice off. Couldn't find the de-icer yesterday. Went with dread. I thought, oh my God, it's going to be so awful. And there was no frost anywhere. I couldn't believe it. And I mean, I left home this morning, believe it or believe it not, just after 6, because I knew, I had a lot to do. And you know what, Chris, I still haven't caught up. I still haven't managed to change the burgundy. I haven't managed to change the red. I have managed to change the windows. And I have managed to alter the stock around a bit. But whoever takes on from me, I just hope they're either going to do early mornings or late evenings. Good luck.
Can I just say that is a stunning coat you're wearing? Absolutely stunning. I was hoping you would notice it. It was purchased last Saturday. I confess to have taken it in because I know a lot of people think, oh, well, if you work in these sort of shops, you know, you get the best choice. But I did look at it. It's a Richards vintage affair. And I did think, oh, God, I love that. And then I thought, well, how many more coats do I want? And do you know what prompted me? I said to the girls last week, I'm buying the black fake fur coat. One, I don't have a black fake fur coat. And 2, next winter, I won't be here to buy it. Is that important?
Yes. Now, I'm going to take it off because it is nice and warm in the shop.
Yes.
But Chris, I just want to ask you something which you may or may not be aware of, but I am.
Okay.
I know that there's an app on Facebook that girls are using to make themselves look younger. Now, I said on my Facebook page last night that I don't think it's fair if I used it, right? Because, you know, it's not fair that I look even younger. But I did think about the videos. I thought, oh, maybe he could blast out the chin or he could, you know, do something. Just wondered if you knew about the app.
I have heard of the app, but you don't need it, Julie.
Oh, darling.
You don't need it. You're in HD as it is, and you look stunning, just like the coat.
Sweet of you. Love, just taking the coat off. Now, before I start, you brought me something down here.
Yes.
This is Murder Behind the Scenes by our lovely friends, the Bridgestocks. Super, don't we miss them? You know,
absolutely.
But here they are, gone up to Yorkshire. Is it Yorkshire?
Yes, up north.
Up north, lad.
Up north.
And yet they still support us, which I think is wonderful.
Yes.
And this is a Murder Behind the Scenes. It's Thursday, the 19th of April, 2018, 6:30 at the Riverside Centre here on the Isle of Wight.
I think it's 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, yes, Julie?
Put your glasses on, Julie.
I shall have to put the glasses on. Tried to get away with it. The event will showcase the television programme Written in Blood, episode 7, starring international crime-fighting duo, followed by a question and answer over drink and nibbles, and tickets are a mere £6.
A bargain.
Will they be there, the Bridgestocks?
They will.
Oh, great. I may come along, so I'd like to see them again.
Yes, can I also,
you know.
not only will the Bridgestocks be there, we've got Emily Scotcher, who sang at our school wrestling competition.
Yes.
Also, Maggie and Kelvin Curry from Vectis Radio, they will be there.
Yes, yeah.
And we've got Pamela Clare, who's an international makeup artist. She
Really?
Works on film, television.
Did she come to the society and do a
She did.
And I came to that.
She did a makeup masterclass. Yes,
amazing.
She'll be there too.
And you might have me.
And you can come along. Absolutely.
Oh well. Chris, just a quick look at the window before we go any further. Only because I love just to catch the sun before the sun moves round again. Avis, I came in this morning, had no arm, no leg, and no base. So the poor girl is not very well, but thank you for putting the leg back in.
That's a pleasure.
And I had to hold on to her bum rather firmly, but we got it in, didn't we?
Yes, rather you than me.
Yes. Now we do have this lovely cream, mainly cream, but I had to tart it up with a bit of black on both sides because, to be absolutely honest with you, I'm sick of looking at wintry clothes. So I'm hoping that we're going to start having some nice summery things in. Right, here we go then. Look at this. And I've also got 1 or 2 numbers looked out for a lady who's watching the page called Viv. She wants some holiday things in slightly bigger sizes. So when we go round, I will highlight those. Okay. Beautiful little kaleidoscope beaded top in gold. £15, size 8 to 10. Isn't that lovely?
Nice.
And here, look, is a super little sequiny H&M top. You'll tell me in a minute, we showed it last week, but I don't think we did.
No, I don't think so.
£12, and I've teamed it here with, you know, similar sort of colouring, you know, peachy, it's peach shoes, yeah? Quite nice.
Yep.
I noticed we've had some very nice new evening wear in. This is size 12 at £40. May I get that size?
Yes, that's better.
Isn't that lovely? Can you see that in the sun? And it's got its own little wrap to go with it. Size 12, and the make is Jura. I don't know the make. This could be the same stable. It has the same look to me, so it could be from the same lady. Alas, it isn't. But look at that. Beautiful. Feel the weight of that.
I have to say that.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
It's a size 14. It's brand new. It's never been worn. And it was £195, and we're asking £50 for it.
Wow.
So that's rather lovely, isn't it? And here is another little red number. I missed these this morning. What I'll do is I'll probably put red down there. With the red seam, that's £30, size 14, 16. That's lovely. And we also have another little number here, which I thought was super, £25, and it's a lace, and it's size 16. That's lovely, isn't it?
Black and grey? Or is
well, it's a black and grey. Look at it in the sun.
Yeah.
Glorious. I do have a few. I do know. I haven't got them out yet, but we did have a few, unless they've gone. Slightly bigger sizes in, that's a size 18. If you were going to a wedding, that's rather nice for £25, isn't it? I shall have to do something with that. I don't know what, but I shall fiddle around with that. I will have to redo all these, Chris, because they're all over the place again. Anyhow, let's go on. So we've got a super little Maasai. I've actually ordered a Maasai from, I don't know if you remember Sharon, I'm sure you do, how could we forget her?
Yes.
She has her own little 50-50 out in Lincolnshire, and she's got a spot Maasai frock, which I think is for me, winging its way down, you know. Anyhow, that's a little Maasai, calling itself large, and it's a 14, and that's £25. But that's super. Maasai cut their frocks to women's shapes. Did you know that?
I didn't. I learn something new every week.
God. I mean, Chris, what can I say? Right, starting over here on, I don't think that's leather. I'm not sure if that is real leather. Yeah, it might be because it's got £25 on it, but it's a size 10, and that's rather nice with all the zips, don't you think? Yeah, smart. Next to it, very nice suede. Do you know what I thought when I saw this? William Tell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or somebody, you know.
Yes,
what was that man? Oh dear, somebody's done that. I shall have to deal with that. You remember when they had all that going up the side?
Yes.
Yes. Anyhow, it's rather nice. It's size 10 and it's £20. So there's two rather nice looking coats there. I thought that was rather nice. It's a Frank Lynham. I think that's very, very smart. This is £20 and it's size 10, and with a pencil knee-length slip that will look $1 million. I'm telling you. Trust me, it will. Right. Oh, and that's a dear little white stuff frock. They look nothing, these white stuff frocks, size 12, but they are so popular, and that's £12. We'll sold that.
Wow.
Okay. This is a part of a range we've had in. This is extra large, and we've put extra large on this because until we can get a lady to try it, we're not certain of the size. I would say that's about a 22 looking at it, but it's very nice, and it's called Indigo Moon, and that's £20.
Yes, nice.
Rather smart, isn't it? Okay. I found this lurking. I think this is new, a mere £10, size 14, but a nice little shape in a taupe, in case you're wondering.
Yes, I was wondering.
Do you know, I could see the question in your eyes.
Could you see the puzzled look on my face?
And actually, you know, on the same theme, cheapest chips really, £8 for a regatta, that's size 14, and that's rather smart as well. So what I'll do is I'll pop those in there, like that. I'm also keeping to the brown theme. I found this lovely little gilet. or gillets, as some people call them, and that's size 14, brown. Love the collar, and it's a mere £12. Isn't that nice, don't you think?
Yeah, that is
lovely. 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 I haven't sorted it yet, but we've got a new trouser bar.
Ah.
I have decided to put all the trousers together because I think they might sell better, and they're such a fiddle to show. Right, now going on to the lady Viv, who were asking me about bigger sizes, or she didn't actually say what size, she just said to the bigger girl. This is a mere £8, it's a monsoon, size 22. Beautiful little frock, lots of little pretty gathers there, that's lovely. Another size, this one here is £10, and that's a little lace number if you were going somewhere a little bit more special.
What colour is?
That's a navy.
Navy, okay.
Navy with a cream background, and that's a 22. And this is still this theme of this one, which is the Indigo Moon, and they are £25, but they're about £90 to buy new.
Wow.
Yes, they're not cheap. Right, so that's a few bigger sizes there. Found this dear little thing.
That's tiny.
Not anything much, it's a high street brand, but I thought it was the sweetest. And after the video last week, Chris, I sewed over £100 worth of goods to one little girl who was so tiny. She bought the one that I said I could only get my arm in.
Oh, yes.
And some of them were too big for her. Anyhow, that's navy, size 12, and that's got £15 on it. But lots of fun. Look at that, isn't that sweet?
Nice belt.
Yeah, love it, love it. There's a big return, allegedly, this year to denim.
Ah.
Yes, I've been reading about denim in the paper, and there's a big return. I quite like this. This is a frock, a little mini frock, denim. So it's £10, size 12, and no pockets, but quite nice, yeah? Okay. This I've just taken off of the dummy over there. Don't know why it hasn't gone. I think it's because it's been on the dummy. Navy and cream spot, phase 8. Our lovely phase 8, and we did show it last week on the dummy, but there it is off, and it's size 10, and it's £25. Okay. Found this lurking. I thought that was rather sweet. A Brakeburn, I don't know who they are, it's probably somebody. Oh, Dorset, England, that's interesting. Perhaps I should know them. Anyhow, it's new, brand new, £25, and it's very, very, very like white stuff, that. And there,
matching bag.
To go with it, for £10, is its little handbag to match. What do you think? Yes?
Yeah.
Lovely. Right. Okay. Found this, I thought that was rather nice. That's new, I think, I haven't seen it before. It's Peruna, it's size 14, and it's £25. Okay. Nearly missed this, which I love. This is leather, 8 to 10, limited edition, and it's size 8 to 10, £35. I'll put that on the front in a minute, I think. Okay. Over here with the grey scene, that's quite nice. It's an H&M. It's only 10 quid, but so easy for holidays and just to throw on, you know. I took that in last week. That's brand new. That was £49.50. She wants £20 for it. I think that's Peruna. Yeah, size 14-16. Nice little suit here. It's a sort of midi length skirt with the easy wear waistband, 18 to 20, and that's £15. Putting that in because I knew we've got one or two people looking for slightly bigger sizes. This I took in last week, Chris, which is quite divine. I've seen it on. It really is lovely. It's £30. I can't remember the make. I don't really know the make, but it's a bit like the Panay velvet I'm always showing you.
Oh, let's have a...
You know, it's...
Yeah, thank you.
This is lovely, isn't it? This is a stable that we looked at earlier, so that's a beautiful evening frock with its own little matching scarf. It's £40, and I would suggest it's 10 to 12. It's not much bigger than that. No. Took that out because there's a lovely scarf wrapped round it. Don't do a lot with scarves, but they do add, you know, nice little for holiday. Size 18, lovely to throw over white trousers with that scarf. and the little top is, the cardi is £10, and the scarf, I don't know how much the scarf is, I shall have to look into it, but I would say that scarf's probably about £6.
Okay.
I will look into that. Down here I found a lovely little number here, which, why is it only 12 to 14? £25, it's got the pockets, and it is a size, size.
Can I ask the colour?
Isn't it lovely? It's a sort of dusky pink with raised black. You see that's raised, can you see that? Beautiful, beautiful, yeah, lovely. Size 20 frock here, and this is an M&Co, and that's £20, so Viv might like to look at that. It's very nice. And this is another of our little gilets. This is a class which is found at the Busy Bee in Ryde, and that is £15, size 20. Right. Now we have size 18 here, and again this is £20, but beautiful frock. That is a lovely frock. I found this, which I loved. This is £20. It's a Joe Brown, look, with the little cats. You'd like that, Chris?
Oh, yes, yes.
You could have that for one of your cats.
Yes.
Right, this is rather nice. This is £15. It's simple, but I bet that's going to be very useful for somebody. And that's size 16, okay? Then we've still got a cream window there. And I'd also like to show you some of the things I've taken over here to look at, Chris. Oh, forgot these. The little girl that came in on Saturday, beautiful, lovely couple with her. She came with her boyfriend, size 10. He saw the windows and thought they were lovely, which I thought was wonderful. And he said, I said, she's got to come in. But this was too big for her. Sobs. And it's £12 and it's a warehouse. But I love it. I absolutely love it. Give me an incentive to go on a diet. But then of course you get the old lines if you do that, you know. It's either the bum or the face, darling. You've got to make up your mind as you go through life. I check, as you can see. Anyhow, this is a nice little thing, 9 West, size 12, and this is £15 with its little front pockets.
Yes.
Dear, yes, yes, okay. I took these out because I wasn't sure if our lady who's looking at our video, you know, wanted anything as glamorous as this for our holidays. That's £10, size 22. And this little number here is also £10, all with their tickets on. That would look lovely, and that's a size 22. Okay. I looked at this morning. This is brand new. It's Eureka. I mean, they are. Did you know that? You know the make, I expect, do you?
Eureka?
No, no.
Oh.
Eureka.
Oh, that was close.
Yes, close, very close. Yes. Anyhow, they are a fortune. This is size 8, and it's £35. But what about that? Yeah.
Beautiful.
Very nice. We showed that one, I think, last week, didn't we? That little. I'm sure we did.
Not sure.
Oh, I don't know.
I think
but anyhow,
we did.
We'll show it again. £25, and we have to guess the size. It will. Which is a pain, isn't it? Why don't they size these things? I would say, looking at that, that's quite a... Hang on. Size 8. Another size 8, yeah. Okay. I don't know, I haven't had a chance to check this. I would doubt that this is a real Burberry. Very much, but you never know. Yeah. I haven't had time to check it because it's only £10. But I always have a theory about this. You know, I suppose it's how you feel about it, but, you know, if I was carrying that like that, I mean, would you know whether it was real or fake? I mean, would you
probably no,
stop a galloping horse to ask, you know, for God's sake? So I don't think it worries much. This came in, this is gold, in a gold leather, came in last Saturday, and that's £20. Never been used. She said she never used it. Nice with my outfit there.
It is actually.
Oh, God. Nothing more, please, please. I can't buy any more. I love this. I haven't finished doing the cream yet because we're, you know, you came early, didn't you?
I did.
But that's £20, and it's the dearest little thing, and it looks as if it's totally brand new. Look, isn't that gorgeous? Wow. I'm going to do a little gold scene with that later. Okay. I took this out because I don't know whether you know, but they have been showcasing the Queen's handbags.
Have they?
Well, you know, she turned up at the old fashion London Fashion Week. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Oh,
know.
she did.
No.
Oh, yes, and unexpectedly, and sat next to the darling Anna Wintour. You know, the Vogue editor from America. And then in yesterday's paper, they were talking about the Queen's handbags. She's had them for 60 odd years, most of them. Some of them are mothers, apparently. Wow. But it's a special make. I can't remember. This isn't, I hasten to add, I don't think, the Queen's a handbag maker. But they're about £1,300, her handbags. So perhaps that's why she holds on to them like that, just in case she gets nicked. I don't know. But anyhow, I thought I'd put that in because it's obviously a vintage number.
Okay.
It's 15 quid and it's got to be leather. They wouldn't have made synthetic in those days on bags, I don't think. This is £15 and it is... I don't really know. I can't read it, Chris. Can you read that?
It looks like V-R-M-O-N-T. Vermont, is it?
Vermont.
Vermont?
I don't know. I don't
Something
know.
like
Anyhow, looks leather and it's rather nice, so that's that. This is quite sweet. This is just a little gold handbag, glittery gold handbag, which would be very handy to sling over. £12. I like that. Okay. These are, if you're going to the wedding, I thought that was so charming, that lovely handbag with a matching fascinator. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are all brand new. Bags are £20. Fascinator is £15. Took that off because that's new. Size 4, £10. Dear little pink boot. Yes, size 4. Okay. And I suppose I was prompted to look at that in that colour because I'm going to put it up here, look, isn't it? With all this colouring. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
I just think that's so pretty. I'm not putting any on because you were right. Lots of people said, what on earth has she got on her head? You know, I do try. I quite, I quite like this. £8. You'd have to probably be tall to wear it. Sharon, that used to work with me, would have loved that. You know, the gorgeous beads, aren't they? Really, really nice. You know, and we've had a reasonable time this month. It isn't easy. Trade is still. Trade is okay, but as I said on my Facebook page the other day, I think a lot of this online buying isn't just because people just want to sit on the sofa or they've got bigger choices. You know, I think the manufacturers are actually pushing this online buying because I think they probably see that, sadly, high streets as we knew them are not going to be as they were. I mean, it's interesting that in my hometown I see they're starting to build which I've always prophesied would happen. They're building where shops were. Tottenham Court Road, department stores turned into a block of flats. So I think what will happen is town centres will sadly not be what they were. They'll still have the pubs, they'll probably still have the old what do you call it, you know, coffee shops and phone shops. But as we knew them, I think they will sadly be no more. It's a shame, isn't it, really?
Is a shame.
I'm ever so pleased, though, if it happens. It probably won't happen in my lifetime. So I would have had the pleasure of working in shops. Yes, it's not always easy. Sometimes you get some grumpy people in. But, you know, as one of my volunteers, our volunteers, Jo, said, she dressed a lady for a cruise. She sewed the beautiful mauve outfit from the window. And, you know, you go home and you have a sense of, I did something really good today because somebody was happy, you know. And if I had to be perfectly honest with you, I mean, I work with a wonderful group of volunteers. I shall miss them. We're great friends. And I have some really nice customers. You do get the odd one that's not so nice. And, of course, as with everything in life, Chris, it's often the one you remember. Never mind, never mind. Now, so we got this big promotion, big fundraising event in April.
Yes, yeah. If people want tickets, can they contact me?
Ah, well, darling, they'll be beating the door down. Oh, did you hear that, girls? You know, they've been looking for an excuse for months. You know, oh, it's Chris here. Okay.
I'll be there on the night as well.
Oh, At the Society for the Blind, yes? Is that where they...
No, it's at the Riverside Centre.
Oh, at the Riverside. No, I mean, where do they contact you?
Yeah, at the office, 522205.
522205, and
yes.
It's not that, you keep calling it that, it's Sight for Wight.
Sight for Wight.
Sight for Wight.
We are still the Isle of Wight Society for the Blind.
So
that's
we
our
can
legal
still say
name.
That.
But our working name is Sight for Wight.
Yes.
We like to be known as Sight for Wight.
So, girls, if you want to meet Chris... you know, what was the date again, Chris?
19th, Thursday the 19th of April.
Thursday the 19th of April.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
At the Riverside Centre.
At the Riverside Centre. And, of course, the authors of the books will be there.
They will indeed,
and other people. Sounds like a good night.
Yes.
And I'll still just be here unless I have managed to train the 2 new managers that I think are coming in before then. But I think they might need me to hang on just to hold their hand for as long as I can. But then I shall be gone, Chris.
Ah, that's so sad.
And I am actually going to come off the page. I'll tell you why I'm going to come off the page. Because I have so many incidences where people have run things and they can't let it go. And I think you have to let it go, you know. But anyway, 2 months to go yet. Well, 2.5 months almost. So, you know. Anyway, lovely to see you, Chris.
And
okay.
You, Julie, yes.
And, well, next week is, well, I suppose carry on.
We'll do it again.
Do it again, yes.
Yes.
As they say.
Great, have a nice weekend.
You too, Chris. Bye. Isn't that lovely?
How much is that one?
£15, 10 to 12, yeah. It was hanging up there. Bye.
Thank you.